the Dharma sharing portion of our service, and so I'm going to turn it over to Mike. Mike.
Thank you, dear Sangha. I am grateful for the opportunity to share this present moment, wonderful moment with you. To have this opportunity to come together in good spiritual friendship, what the suttas call Kalyana Mita, where we support each other in our practice. I feel in this moment a sense of peace. I can feel it in my breath, my in-breath and my out-breath. I hope that you feel peace as well. We have so many conditions present that support a feeling of peace. We have so much to be grateful for all the people who have contributed time and effort and resources so that we have this space and that we can practice together. This room is full of the sound of peace, which is our shared mindful breathing. But even if we have all the conditions surrounding us for peace, we don't always feel it. Even in a silent room, we may not be able to hear the sound of peace because we don't have peace in our own mind. For much of my own life, I would not have been able to experience a moment of peace even in a quiet room. Because I did not have the conditions for peace internally. I was easily robbed of my peace if I perceived the conditions were not right, or if my own mental activity was preventing that. Thinking about injustices in my own past or around the world. Fears about the future. What is it that might rob you of your peace? And do you believe that you can move beyond that and experience peace. When I was at a place in my life where I could not experience peace, I did not believe that I would be able to move beyond those obstacles. There are stories in some of the suttas of miraculous events where people attain supernormal powers and they can walk on water as if it were land or move through land as if it were water. And those might seem like great miraculous displays. But for someone who does not know peace, the idea of just being content with a few breaths is likewise perhaps an unattainable goal. If you could speak to the old version of me and say, someday you'll be able to enjoy peace, that version of me might thought it would be more realistic to try to walk on water. So the obstacles, the things that rob you of your peace, will you be able to make peace with them, or do you consider it to be a far off fairy tale, a magical story, to think that you could have that peace and that happiness? Something that I've reflected on in my journey is that having confidence in my own ability to have happiness and to have peace is not separate from my confidence in the Dharma. Because if the Buddha teaches the way to end suffering, but I don't believe that suffering can be ended for me, then what I'm saying is I don't believe in the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Sangha. As if the vows that the bodhisattvas make to liberate all beings should come with an asterisk and say, well, except for that one guy. But as I enjoy peace and happiness moment by moment, breath by breath, my confidence in the Dharma grows. And with that, my own confidence in my own potential to benefit from the path of practice. Normally, as friends who know me from the BSI class or the virtual Sangha, where I have a podcast and weekly services, know that I can be very well prepared, that I can have lots of notes and thick books that I quote from. And I don't have any of those today. I just have a clock. And I am comfortable coming to you and just sharing what's on my mind and on my heart, because you have created a space where I feel safe to do that, where I, even doing something that might normally be scary, like speaking to a room full of people and friends around the world on Zoom, I still have my sense of peace. And so I thank you all for that. And I hope that we can support each other in growing our peace, happiness, and confidence in ourselves and in the triple good. Thank you.
We'll be in a few minutes if anyone would like to comment.
Everybody wants to become a Buddha, right? But we cannot become a Buddha 100%. When we do the good thing, we become a Buddha. It's one part of billion Buddha. Right? So the suffering inside us, we cannot empty it right away. But we can empty a little bit is there. So that makes me happy.
Kyle, bowing in. So thank you, Mike, for sharing. I've gotten a lot of peace in my life in like the last 10 plus years. A large portion of that is due to your actions in the past. We can talk about later. And I thank you very much for that. And I found it so nice that when you were giving your talk, normally I'm the guy who listens to podcasts at 1.5 speed. So I'm like, okay, what are you going to do next? But when you were pausing in your conversation, my mind was just listening, and that was it. And that was, you still bring peace. So thank you for sharing. Kyle bowing out.
For your spiritual friendship, as well as your, it's not impromptu, but speaking from the heart today. Yesterday I had a very unpeaceful day. I'm not going to go into the details, but it's those days that remind me that I'm not there yet. I still need today. I'm really peaceful.
Guido bowing in. Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
So a few weeks ago, I found out that a friend of mine has terminal cancer. I visited him in hospice last week, and he put a good face on it, but I know he's in an extreme amount of pain, and I just wish him a lot of peace at this moment. Guido bowing out.
Need time for one more.
Slowly bowing in. I'm pretty new to Buddhism and coming here. I've only been doing it for a few months, but it's great to hear that. I mean, I don't want y'all to have an unwavering brain, but it's nice to hear that others also have a brain that kind of, whenever you try to sit down, it wants to continue to move and do, and to know that there is a path forward that you can go on, that you are able to sit with your previous life and what has happened and continue through that is a great thing to know. And I appreciate you sharing your piece that you have. Lily Dahlia.
That way I'm bowing in. I'm not a real person, so I don't count. I wanted to say that the way you presented yourself during your talk today, the way you spoke, the cadence of your voice, and of course what you were saying from the heart, all of that. I know that was an outward thing for the rest of us, but that presentation, it really filled the whole Buddha Hall with peace. So I think it was a condition for all of us to be able to feel that inner peace, even just for a few minutes. So thank you. Okay.
I agree.
Somebody else?
Yeah, Adrian. She said
Adrian?
she agreed.
All right. Okay, so one announcement, and that is that this Saturday, the 1st of August, is our monthly English speaking service. And it's on Saturday from 9 a.m. till 10:30 a.m. Some of you may be aware we've been having it on the second Saturday, but due to various scheduling concerns, it's now going to be on the first Saturday of the month from August through November. And after that, we'll switch it again. So, but forget about that for now. Right now, it's on the first Saturday. I'll make sure we announce that ahead of time so you can remember that. So we would love to have you here on Saturday. And if you're not able to attend in person, of course, we will have it on Zoom. And you ought to be able to hear better now because we have our new little speaker friends here. Okay? Is there anything else? No? Just Guido, don't forget to stay, okay? Sharing the merit. Reciting the sutras, practicing the way of awareness, leads to benefits without limit. We vow to share the fruits with all beings. We vow to offer tribute to parents, teachers, friends, and numerous beings who give guidance and support along the path. Please stand. Bow to the Buddha. And bow to the Sangha. Good night, everybody.